Aloha everyone, I'm Susan Nudowitz with letsfeelexcellent.com or the YouTube channel by the same name. So today I'm going to make a smoothie, kind of a lunchtime smoothie, which you can have at any time, because when people go raw, they think about going raw, they have concerns about digestion. And these are real concerns, and I don't want you to be afraid of digestion or detoxing. You know, we call it, some people are like, what am I going to expect if I detox? If I eat that many bananas, won't I get constipated? Well, maybe more so on cherries or pears or grapes, but we'll talk about all these separate little things. So this is a smoothie that will it will alleviate all those digestive concerns. You don't have to worry that things are going to get too loose or things are going to get too bound up, unless there's a reason for that to happen. But you know, this smoothie should really settle things and be very easy to digest. Now, the other thing about this smoothie, or we could call it a juice or a drink, that is really common with people is people are suffering from arthritis. And it's so funny because the arthritis is not funny, but the fact that how they state it, you know, I mean, there's so many people that I run into and they say, I have arthritis of this kind or that kind or gout. And they talk like they're the only person in the world. Like, okay, so finally I found out what's causing my back pain or my knee pain or my toe or wherever the symptom is. And they finally get a diagnosis on that area and they say, well, you know, my doctor says that's arthritis. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Bull feathers. There's a lot you can do about it. Of course you can reverse arthritis. It's one of the easiest things to reverse. I had, in my massage career, I started getting these knobby fingers, and I thought, you know, that's just my genetics, you know, because my fingers are all crooked. You know, I talk about having the crooked Italian fingers, right? And they're not anymore. I had you know, you've seen people with the big knobs and the crooked fingers, the big knuckles. Yeah, no, they're not anymore since I've been raw, because now the fluid, the lymphatic fluid is getting into those joints and it's cleaning them out. Same thing with my back. I don't have back pain anymore. Only if there's like a high stress situation and it brings my intuition up, and you know, there's something along those lines, or you know, if I really do strain my back or do some micro tears or something like that. But no, I don't have back pain or neck pain or knee pain or feet pain or all these pains, you know. And even if you have rheumatoid arthritis or gouty arthritis or whatever kind of arthritis you have, you could reduce that inflammation and reverse that process. Guaranteed. Okay, so let's get to the smoothie and I'll explain more benefits about it and stuff like that. Okay, so here we are. You can see my lovely bananas here, and they're getting their spots, which is really nice. So that'll be perfect because I have a few bunches, enough for tomorrow, that have their spots, and then I will need more bananas. So they'll be perfect. They're right in line for that. Exciting! Okay, so in the Vitamix, we put, now you might be able to do this with a blender, but it's not going to blend it up as nicely. I'm just taking off the peel of the orange. Let me make sure in the camera you can see that. Yeah, okay. I'm just taking off the peel. I can leave a little on, a little zest. I feel a little zestful. Alrighty. These are local, organic, grown. I don't know what exactly variety they are. They're not Ka'u Gold. They are a juicing orange. possibly navels, actually, small navels. Okay, so here's a little dry spot, a couple seeds, which I think citrus seeds are really good from what I've read and researched. Citrus seeds are good. I just can't remember what exactly they have. So we do have a bunch of vitamin C here, of course. Oranges are famous for vitamin C. And flavonoids. And just a bunch of goodness. What's bad about an orange? Well, some people are downing citrus, but you have to listen to your body, but I think oranges are great. So I'm going to put the oranges in with the greens because I'm going to strain, I'm going to make it juice. I don't know how you feel. I like a fair bit of pulp. Like if I was to fresh squeeze this orange, I would like that amount of pulp. I don't like straight juice, but I don't really like it when I put it in the Vitamix and there's all that pulp. I don't really like that. I just want the juice. So just a bit of pulp. So we're going to be making this with Cactus. Very anti-inflammatory, wonderful for digestion. Both aloe vera and cactus are that way. The aloe vera is kind of cactus anyway. And they both also, I know some of you are concerned about the amount of sugar in the fruit. Well, you know, because you've been listening to Let's Feel Excellent for a little while, that your grains have 5 times as much fruit per serving. I'm sorry, 5 times as much fruit, 5 times as much sugar. And it's a kind of sugar that's not easy to digest. It is the kind of sugar that weakens your adrenals and your kidneys and your whole gut functioning and your pancreas, causes diabetes, all that. So fruit is just way easy to digest. But we're going to put cactus and aloe vera, and it's going to be even easier to digest. So you don't have to be concerned about the sugar content. Plus we're going to mix it with greens. I have alfalfa, mint will be nice, kale, baby kale, and parsley in this mixture. So we're going to put some of that in. Chomp, chomp. Put all of that in. Did I forget a bunch of stuff again? I did. I need some water. Excuse me. I had to refinagle my schedule this morning, so that is why. All right, I put that on. The you saw? And then I might have to use the plunger. So, let's see. Maybe not. Whoa. Nice and green. Okay. All right, and little peppers for later. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, because the texture may not thrill you, okay? So what we're gonna do in that case is strain it. And you've seen this before. Stuff everywhere. Okay, so just strain it, which is going to be easy because all this stuff is really juicy. So we put just a little bit of water. It strains really fast. Now the cactus paddles that I'm going to use, you can get them, usually when they are sold in the stores, they have no thorns on them. And you can get them that way or having very little hair-like thorns, prickles, which is what I have, very, very little hair-like prickles. So my Vitamix is just gonna munch that thing. I'm just gonna munch them. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about in my digestion. And I know some of you are working it out in your brain. You're going, well, what about, Susan, you've said rice even, or grains, even flour, are so abrasive on the system, and that is why there's this whole gluten-free movement going on, and people are going for gluten-free, and even doctors are recommending no wheat. Well, all flours and grain have gluten to some degree, so and they all have that property of being very harsh and needle-like, but the cactus doesn't disturb. If you are concerned about it, then juice it up with the oranges and the greens and strain it. And you won't be digesting it. Okay? It's just as simple as that. And you can even use, instead of a strainer, you can use a bag or a pillowcase. You've seen those nut milk bags that you can strain through, and nothing will get through. Okay, so we're going to let that strain. I like the straining because it's easy. It's even easier than juicing. Okay, now we got our Vitamix all cleaned out there. Just takes a rinse. Pretty easy. Okay, and now I'll put some aloe vera. Aloe vera is, if you have skin concerns, psoriasis and things like this, or you want nice, healthy, glowing skin, that kind of thing. I just get, oh, no, I'll put two aloes. I grew the aloes. You can too. I don't care where you live. You can grow them inside. But all skin concerns, sunburn. It's famous for sunburn, huh? Eczema. You can use aloe vera for hair shampoo. You'll find some recipes online. The aloe vera juice that you buy, okay, there's different ones, different products, and there are no laws to protect you from them selling you aloe vera juice that's only made, that's like 10% juice and 10% juiced aloe, and the rest is water in the whole gallon. So if you're going to buy aloe vera juice or gel, then I would buy the brand something with desert, and it usually comes in a opaque brown bottle. Desert Lily or something like this. The desert one. I would buy that one. Because that one is 100%, and then it has a little thickening agent to it. They all have a little stabilizer to give it a shelf life. It's not the same if it's just on the shelf. Yum, pretty good sauce there going on. Like I said, if I had the bag or if I juiced it, it would, you know, this would be a lot drier. But for time's sake, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll probably just leave it in the strainer and just have it as a quick sip later on. Okay. All right, so now we have our goodness here. Green juice. Yep. Pretty easy. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, nice and thick, frothy. Woo, woo. Oh, aloe action. Mmm. Mmm. That is really good. I think it would be good with grapefruit and a little stevia too. If you wanted to put stevia, might be nice with celery. Celery would give it a little bit of a salty taste. So if you're wanting that, that is good, and it feels really good. It's silky smooth. But I like it. It just, you can just tell your cells are just responding to it, and it's really yummy. Okay, so that's the green smoothie of the day, the orange cactus green smoothie. Enjoy it. I hope it does your health well, and let me know if you have any questions about it. I'm Susan Nudowitz with Let'sFeelExcellent.com, and I wish you aloha.